Hey, it's Kevin with Juggernaut USA, and today we're going to go through the Mercedes Sprinter skid plate packages we got. We got two packages here. You can buy it all together for a discount. We got our front and engine skid, and then we got our transmission and transfer case skid. We're going to walk through the installation of both of these today, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, so the first step for the 23 Plus Sprinter skid plate installation is we're going to remove this front cross brace here. There is 4 13mm bolts. This top one, you can just push the bumper up. It's got plenty of room here. We'll go ahead and remove those. Make sure when you're doing this last bolt, you got a hand on it because it will swing and kind of a pinch point right there if you're not holding it. So make sure you're holding the crossbar. Move that. And that'll come right out. And we're not going to be reinstalling this, so you can go ahead and discard that. And then we'll move on and put in our clip nuts so that our skid plate's ready to get installed. All right, so we got our 5/16 clip nuts here. If you're just doing the front and engine skid, you're going to be doing these front 4. We're doing the full package, so there's 2 more in the back for the transmission transfer case skid. Essentially, these clip nuts are going to go right on these locations with the barrel on top, and we'll slide these until they are centered over the holes. Might take a little bit of adjustment to get them just centered there, but they should slide on pretty easily. I need just a little adjustment to get them centered. Go. All right, so these 4 are for the engine and front skid, and then these back 2 are for the separate transmission and transfer case. Go ahead and get those on. All right, and it's good to grab one of your 5/16 bolts. Just run them into these real quick as the frame hole is kind of small. You just want to make sure before you got the skid plate up there and you're trying to juggle that, make sure that these are all centered with a bolt before we go ahead and put the skid plates up. So we'll do that now. Alrighty, so we got our 5/16 bolts that are going to go with the 5/16 clip nuts we just installed. We are going to reuse the 4 front factory bolts here. Your kit will come with a small tube of blue Loctite. Got a big one in the shop, but all we need is just a little dab on each one of the threads here. And we'll do that on the factory bolts as well, just so they don't work themselves loose. Once all those bolts are ready, go ahead and grab our front skid. And we'll want to hold this in place. We'll grab 2 of our factory bolts here. Get that lined up. And one more over here. All right, then we'll grab 2 5/16 bolts. Put those into the clip nuts. We only need to do a few turns on these as well. So we will be putting our engine skid above this one in between the cross members, so just a few turns on that is good. Grab our last 2 factory bolts so we can push up the plastic bumper. Get these threaded in. All right, those are all started by hand. And with everything loose, we're still gonna get the engine skid plate on, so I'll grab that. And the front edge of this is slotted and it turns up in the rear. So we'll go ahead and slot this onto those front two 5/16 bolts. And we'll grab two more for the rear. And we'll go ahead and tighten this. The engine and front skid are separate from the rear, so we can go ahead and tighten this regardless if you're doing the transmission transfer case skid. And we'll jump up and actually do the front first. And then tighten these finally. And your front and engine skid install is complete. And we'll move on to the transfer case. All right, so for the transmission transfer case skid, we've already got our clip nuts installed here, 5/16. And we're gonna take a 16mm socket. We're gonna remove these two bolts here. These factory bolts have ample thread. We provide two 3/8 washers there. We're gonna throw that on there on each one of these bolts just for a little more surface area on the skid plate. And we'll go ahead and throw this skid plate up there. I'm gonna hand thread that, and then we'll get one of these 5/16 bolts lined up as well. These 5/16 are 13mm. Get that to still have it a little bit loose here. Then we'll get this last bolt in so we can line everything up. All right. We'll grab our 60mm socket. And we'll tighten our 5/16 bolts. And your skid plate installation is complete. Easy as that.